Hello, my friends. Today I would like to share a poem with you that I wrote many, many years ago. And it's sort of a summary, you might say, of sorts, of the spiritual journey, so-called spiritual journey. The journey that actually brings us back to here and now. But this is a poem that is called The Invitation. You can find its written version in Ending the Search or in one of my poetry books. So here it is, The Invitation. When God comes into your house, it is only by your invitation. But even your invitation is God's. For she has always been landlady and tenant, windows and walls, the fire in your hearth, and the cold wind blowing at your door. At first, her visit seems so welcome. She brings tea and cookies and loves you so sweetly inside your own heart. You keep inviting her back by your prayers and meditations, imagining you've found the one you always wanted, who will hold you on her endless lap and take away your pain forever. But pretty soon, she starts arriving unexpectedly at odd hours of the day and night. And every time she comes, she takes something away. A pretty picture here, a bookcase there, maybe even some trash you're happy to be rid of in your basement. But at some point, it occurs to you, she intends to move in completely. And now the mind starts backing up. Perhaps you could come back another day, after I've worked on my house, after I've bought nicer furniture, after I've finished my fight with evil, after I've planted a peace garden. But you must know that if you invite God in, sooner or later, she will set up house. And when she does, beware, for she tosses out every single thing she does not need, which, in the case of the personality, is every single thing you thought you were. Every thought and cherished belief, she just throws out on the garbage heap. And that might be fine if she replaced them, but she never replaces those sacred thoughts. She utterly destroys them. She strips the coverings off the walls and peels the paper from the window glass, opens the door to invite in the wind and every creature you wanted kept out. Now sometimes she cleans your house gently, dismantling it room by room. But often she just comes in with a torch, and you feel in your gut the fire burn in the center of your separate comfort, and you watch the contents of your house melt and turn to ash, and the roof blow off. And just when you think there is nothing more that she could take, she opens the ground beneath the barely intact shell of your house, and all the levels of your being fall into the space that has no name. And you are left alone in all the world, without a map, without a path, without a point of view. And you know you are the creator of your dreams of mountains and rivers, calm seas and storm clouds, crashes of lightning and spacecraft, beautiful babies asleep at the breast, joyful dancing and puppies at play, spring's new blossoms and the threat of winter's war. And at this point, what you are inside your house is simply what is looking out. Nothing's left but what is looking, yet everything you see is you. Now your life turns inside out. Your body is the world of being, looking out of just what is. And strange as it seems to the mind of your memory, you enjoy each dance of yourself. And even the pains you hoped to be rid of, you experience fully without regret. For everywhere your eye may look, all it sees is infinite love, displaying itself in creation. And just to be completely honest, there are times you might be tempted to rebuild your house of concepts, for the mind just loves to think. But the fire of truth resides within you, where it always lived before you knew, and it keeps revealing moment to moment what is false and what is true. So what can be said about what happens when God takes over her house? She laughs and simply sips her tea, washes her dishes, and sleeps when it's time, then goes to find another house where there has been an invitation to come in from the deep, deep love of herself.